First alert weather days for weekend storms could impact your outdoor plans. I'm timing it out live at 5.
Soldiers now honored after jumping into action when an armed sergeant allegedly shot 5 people on a South Georgia Army base.
I'm live at 5 in Cobb County, where 911 dispatchers are using artificial intelligence to respond to real-life emergencies.
Risking blindness for beauty. Doctors warn about the dangers of trendy eye color changing procedures live at 5.
You're watching Atlanta's only locally owned station. Live at 5 starts now on Atlanta News First with First Alert Weather.
Live at 5, 2 First Alert weather days will bring rain to your neighborhood. I'm Blair Miller.
And I'm Karli Barnett. The wet weather set to impact your weekend plans. Let's get straight over to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez.
Yeah, and the rain right now is heavy across the North Georgia mountains. Thankfully, we're not seeing any of that across metro Atlanta, but a brand new flash flood warning just issued for portions of Fannin and Union counties. That is where we've seen 1 to 3 inches of rain over the last couple of hours. This storm is drifting very slowly to the southwest, and that is why we have that flash flood warning in place. This storm is drifting to the south and west. So right now over portions of Fannin County, Union County, moving to Gilmer County towards the Amicalola area at 523, Grandview at 547, then Marble Hill at 558. That flash flood warning that we have in place, it's that area in green, and that will continue for the next couple of hours. For tonight, thankfully, no rain expected in the metro. We do get a nice break from the rain. Temperatures will be in the 70s through the evening hours, but of course, all eyes on those First Alert weather days, Sunday and Monday. That is when the scattered rain and storms return to the metro and much of North Georgia. We'll talk much more about impacts for the weekend and how much rain we're expecting coming up.
Live at 5, 6 Georgia soldiers at a South Georgia Army base are being credited with saving lives. It comes after they tackled a sergeant who police say opened fire on the base, injuring 5 of his colleagues. Laura Aguirre has this story from Fort Stewart.
I'm Atlanta News First anchor Joe Gorchow. Live at 5, a family feud turns deadly in Buckhead, what police say led to the shooting. And not all heroes wear capes. Atlanta hip-hop legend Jeezy is applauding an Uber driver who drove him 10 hours to save a show.
And we're continuing to watch showers and even a few storms up into North Georgia, but I'll show you when the rain chances are going to be increasing for everyone in that Super 7-day forecast.
Safety concerns arise over a popular gaming platform. A new lawsuit claims it's being used by predators to lure in children.
The global trade war intensifies. President Trump's sweeping new tariffs take effect against dozens of countries.
And you might see influencers raving about eye color changing surgeries on social media, but they could be risking eyesight for beauty.
You're watching Atlanta's only locally owned station. Live at 5 starts now on Atlanta News First with First Alert Weather.
Live at 5, a brief dry stretch before 2 First Alert weather days. I'm Sydney Stallworth.
I'm Joe Gorchow. Rain and storms are returning to metro Atlanta. For more on that, we welcome in First Alert meteorologist J.D. Disher telling us about those 2 First Alert weather days.
Yeah, so, we have some slight chances of rain as we go into the next few days, but mainly in North Georgia. But the rest of us are going to start to get in on that action as we head into Sunday and Monday. Rain returning to your forecast on Sunday and maybe even mixed in with some storms by the time we head into Monday. So it's going to be a nice little forecast change as we head through the next 72 hours. Tomorrow, though, no real worries. Again, a few isolated storms popping up in North Georgia. I think the rest of us are going to be staying relatively dry with temperatures trending about 5 degrees below average into the mid-80s. And really, that's where we'll stay for the next several days. A few isolated storms possible again on Saturday. But there we go. That First Alert weather day on Sunday. Now, coming up in a few minutes, I'm going to show you where the rain is right now and who's under a flood warning.
Tonight, a Gwinnett County mother is suing Roblox, a very popular gaming platform, alleging that it was used as a sextortion scheme against her 9-year-old son.
Atlanta News First Joshua Skinner is live from the Gwinnett County Courthouse. Now, Joshua, there are several similar lawsuits filed across the country. Vote for Parker until September 15th.
Looks like Parker really loves his job.
Yeah, I love that.
Tonight at 6, Skim Buster saving you from a financial disaster.
Tonight, Atlanta News First investigators ride along with the Secret Service tracking down credit card skimmers across the metro.
Dozens of dogs living in filth rescued in North Georgia. The shocking case of suspected animal abuse exposed at 6. And
And weather headlines. We've got some warmer weather, some wetter weather, and that wetter weather will impact your weekend. A look at the timing coming up at 6 o'clock.